Unsung Heroes is all about recognizing extraordinary people who go above and beyond for animal welfare. These people fly under the radar and they don't expect anything.
There are heroes in every community saving animals. Telling a few of their stories is our way to say thank you to all of them.
We're here to recognize you. We're here to say, look, you do an incredible job and we want to tell your stories.
My name is Melvin Trover. I'm the shelter manager at Bayou Animal Services. We are the basic animal shelter for 3 cities in the county of Galveston, Texas, Dickinson, Texas, Santa Fe, Texas, and Clear Lake Shores. So we do handle all the animal sheltering plus animal control for them 3 cities. Sarah Saunders, she's the heart and soul of Bayou Animal Services. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Bayou would be as good as it is now, for sure.
My name's Sarah Saunders. I am the Shelter Operations Coordinator at Bayou Animal Services. I do a little bit of everything.
She's passionate to a fault. To a fault.
There's a dog right there, I'm sorry.
Yeah, where?
Yeah, right there. Give me a second.
People don't call and ask for Melvin. They call and ask for Sarah because they know she'll get it done.
Come on, Bobby, let's go. All right.
I've always loved animals. It's always been my thing. My mom died when I was 8. I got a cat. Cat kind of helped me through that. When you haven't had such the perfect life, animals get you, because they haven't either. Most animals, they are easily discarded, and they appreciate when you take care of them. They appreciate being saved. They know who cares about them.
Sarah was a hero before the flood in my mind.
Been kind of looking for markings of where the water was, but it's amazing how everyth's still here, and the water was raging through here. You know, you look at it now and it looks like a storm was here, but nothing like it was. The floodwaters, and this is an estimate, would be about 6 to 8 feet higher than we are right now. Probably more like, I want to say about 10 feet probably from right here where we sit.
All this plastic here, then, I mean, that's still left.
Probably. You couldn't have that much plastic from a wind or anything like that.
We at the animal shelter, we were already prepared. Then Saturday night into Sunday morning, that's when all hell broke loose. At that point, Sarah Saunders is the one that started running the animal shelter. She organized it, took the bull by the horns. She was the one I could count on before, during, and after the storm. She was stranded at home. She had such drive to get here to help me. She took 3 different rides from 3 different people and had to walk to get to the shelter. And she went 3 days, probably with an hour, 2 hours sleep.
My biggest worry was that our building was not going to hold up. That was my biggest worry. Our dog building, I was terrified that that was not going to hold up. So I just stayed up at night and kind of watched it to make sure it wasn't going down.
Sarah's role was big on helping us get the animals from the City Hall. She was the one that started impounding the animals at the shelter.
I knew every single animal that was at my shelter. I had everybody labeled. Normal, average, the animals that come into the shelter is about 120 a month. We took 120 animals from City Hall the day the hurricane hit.
And that's when I started going out and actually seeing how bad the city really was.
But look at that water just rushing over that.
Looks like there are 3 people and a dog being rescued.
The only way to get around is by boat.
And the thing that I think sticks with me every time I see somebody step off one of these boats is that they're carrying everything they can. In some cases, it's a pet.
To this day, it's hard. It's really hard. Because you see places where the house was, there's a tent on top of a house. But for these people, getting woken up at 10 o'clock at night because water was on their bed when we were doing water rescue, that's when it really started hitting me what happened. I had one guy tell me that I had to grab my grandkids. I left my dogs. And he was so sick because he had to leave his dogs there. We got all 3 of his dogs and all 4 of his cats and got him home.
Working for the shelter is amazing. This is by far the best, most meaningful, awesome job I've ever had.
You know, Sarah, been through hell and back with you. Sorry for crying. But you know, I wouldn't have been able to do none of this without you. So, you deserve this award more than anybody else. And I hope I have many more years working with you.